Make sure we can know what's going on in the game before I get going. I'm going to assume all the music is good. Subtitles, so I like my subtitles on. Vibration, I don't care. Invert camera, vertical, almost always for me. Developer commentary, not until I'm beating a game, I could care less. Language, I assume we're going to keep it with, we'll keep English American. English British. So English British, so that's just like the nuances in spelling, I assume is all they're talking about there. It's all English on it. You know what I mean? So unless the guys in the game really are speaking British in a British accent, you know, versus an American accent, you'd want it all in. If they're speaking in an American accent, you want it in an American subtitles. If they're speaking in British accent, you'd put it in a British subtitle. Doesn't matter. It's English. Not quite the difference of what you would describe as like the difference in between Chinese, classic Chinese or simplified Chinese. Those are two different things, you know. So it's like I just don't get why the language selection like that. Either it's English or it's not.
I'd already decided it was going to be my last night in Max's village.
Cheers, guys.
I was sorry to be leaving, but I was restless again.
Beware! The day grows dark, and demons stalk the gap by night.
Harsh, old woman, stop your superstitious nonsense. Besides, this is the best time of day for fishing, eh, Milo?
Yes, Dad. Look, Foster! I use these broken sensors to make a fish alarm. It detects the fish before it bites.
Nice
Growth
work,
will come
Milo.
with this one.
Milo was just like me as a boy, and the tech skills I'd taught him would help the village after I left.
Do you really have to go, Foster? How can we ever pay you back for all you've done?
It's been my pleasure, Max. One of Anita's pies will be payment enough.
Have you seen this one, Henny?
I owed the Gap folks so much. My first tribe fostered me when I was orphaned all those years ago. They taught me how to recycle tech scavenged from city dumps. Soon, I even built myself a playmate.
I'm your friend. Call me Joey.
Joey and I were always together. As I grew, I upgraded him. He became the best friend I ever had. But then...
Foster! Foster, wake up! The sensors detect a fish. It's a big one.
What the?
it was no fish.
Max, keep back! Molo!
Dad! What are they?
Max! Drop him, you...
Dad! Foster! Help me! Help me!
Milo had gone. The machine, too. But its riders had left something behind.
Max? Milo? What's happened, Foster? Where's my son? Max? Max? Oh, no! I told them! I told them there were demons stalking the dark.
The stalker that attacked us was a machine, not a demon.
Please, Foster, I don't understand. What happened?
I told Anita everything I could, though I knew very little. Max was barely conscious. I could only hope that with Anita's loving care, he would recover. As for me, I had to follow Milo and his captors immediately.
I'll bring Milo home, Anita. I promise.
Thank you, Foster. I know you will.
Dawn was breaking as I left the village. The featureless wastes of the Gap stretched away from me. Night followed day, then day dawned once more. Time lost meaning as the tracks beckoned me ever forward. Determination had long replaced sadness. Whatever it took, I would find Milo.
So
The tracks
this is
were barely
a
visible now, blurred by the
sequel.
wind. But I was sure I'd reach their destination soon. Then I saw the thing I feared the most approaching.
Sandstorm.
Sandstorm. I battled forward, but now could only guess that my direction was correct. I decided to save my energy and sank into an exhausted sleep. Maybe the old woman was right. Maybe demons did stalk the Gap. For as it shrieked and thundered around me, the storm brought back my nightmare once more. Union City security was attacking. As my tribe screamed in terror, I salvaged Joey's motherboard.
This
Taken
is the
captive,
last
I
game.
couldn't save my village. But I survived when the security copter crashed, entering Union City. On the run, I soon got Joey working. Upgraded yet again, he helped me overthrow the evil that ran the city. As I left, I told him to make the citizens happy. Union City was no place for me. I wanted to be where I could do most good, helping the scattered people of the Gap. I woke to find the storm had passed. But not without finishing its cruel work. The tracks were gone. I was lost, and so, I feared, was Milo. Then, I heard them. Gang birds. Scavengers. And in this wasteland, that meant only one thing. People.
So the original game was Beneath a Steel Sky. It was a Scum game, point and click, if you remember. If you ever heard of it. And this is the sequel, Beyond a Steel Sky.
Despair turned to hope. I was sure that if I could find where the stalker had gone, I would find Milo. Then, in the distance, I saw a girl crouching over a body.
Look around and move. We're obviously in Australia. Where I'm sure I'm the only one with a strangely American accent.
The girl was holding a device to the lifeless hand.
Hey,
You know,
excuse me.
purposefully trying to avoid an accent.
Who the hell are you?
I'm searching for a vehicle that...
Ah, no! Damn birds!
Wait, I just...
Whatever that device was, the bird had it now.
When Foster is close enough to the reticle, we'll animate. Press S to call up the Interact menu. Use the left stick to choose an Interact menu option.
The gang birds were eyeing up the corpse hungrily. No way I was going to get between those birds and their feast.
Okay, so you can't highlight that again?
A corpse lay propped against a rock.
Okay, cool. Like, I guess that's it.
I was short on food, but maybe I had something in my bag I could spare.
Uh-huh. Nope, stop doing that, dude. I'm just trying to look in the direction of the thing so I can examine it and see what's in the bag. Jiminy Christmas, man. I've used the pie on the gang birds. Ah, ridiculous. It's already starting.
The girl had been doing something to the guy's hand. I wondered what. He'd clearly been dead for days.
The logo. I'd seen it before. On the androids that had taken Milo. The girl was my only lead. I had to follow her.
Not bad.
Union City. I was back.
Where it all began. Where you really don't even leave in the first game. Your lessons are over as the
Over the
trophy.
years, I'd heard rumors of how the city had thrived since I'd left Joey in charge. I was finally going to see for myself.
Oh look, he jogs. There is a move slightly faster button.
Huh? Halt!
Welcome, unregistered Gaplander.
Well, hi. And you are?
Community Welfare Droid 2CU at your service. To commence your Union City registration, please make your way to the immigration terminal.
That's okay, I'm not here to register. I'm looking for...
If you're looking for the immigration terminal, it's right over there. Thank you.
Can you help me find a missing kid?
You want to file a missing persons report? Go register.
I've never seen a droid like you.
And I've never seen a Gaplander like you.
I bet. And what is it you do?
I tell Gaplanders like you to visit the immigration terminal and register.
She's
Let me know how that
persistent.
goes. I'm looking for a vehicle that maybe came this way.
A vehicle? Well, this is a freight entrance. So, you're in the right place.
Right. I need to find a boy called Milo. He was...
What you need to find is the immigration terminal. It's right over there.
So how do I register?
Easy. Just go to the immigration terminal and you'll get a U-chip for your temporary ID. The correct route is indicated by these signs.
Sounds easy.
Without it, you won't be able to interact with any of the Minos devices in this area.
What exactly is a U-chip?
Don't they teach you Gaplanders anything?
No.
A U-chip stores your ID and personal data in a micro-implant. The immigration terminal is easy to find. What's keeping you? The correct route is indicated by these signs.
I'm getting some information from you, lady. Stop being so pushy.
Minos is the interconnected computer system that is everywhere and controls everything.
Everything? That sounds very similar to Link.
For the convenience of all citizens. And
yeah, Link didn't go very well.
No U-chip, no access to the Minos devices. Not even the vending machines. So go register.
Not even the vending machines. Okay.
How do I get to immigration?
The terminal is at the wall end of the garden. The correct route is indicated
the wall end
by
of the
these
garden.
signs.
That's all I needed
Soon
to
as
hear.
you
Thank you,
register,
lady.
you can access the Minos devices.
Give me a little more information. Thank you. Now I'm out.
Bye for now.
Pleasure. How can
Not
I
the
help?
biggest fan of those kind of selection menus, but I mean, they do what they do. They work. Oh look, there's somebody over there. I gotta actually go all the way around the wall to talk to somebody. God damn. There are people.
Hey, kid.
Hey, weird guy.
Hey,
My name's
weird
not
guy.
Weird guy.
I'm Pixel. It's easy to remember because it rhymes with pickle.
So it does. I'm
Right.
Foster.
I'll remember that easy because your name rhymes with fossil and you're old.
Thanks, kid. What's wrong with the roundabout?
It sucks. Stupid Mr. Hobbsworth put a chain on it. He said it was for safety. Then he dropped the chain on his foot.
Well, he sounds like an asshole.
What's your story, Pixel?
Well, I'm 8 years old and my birthday is in only 64 days. I'm really good at math and I can even lift my sister. And she's super fat.
Very comprehensive.
Yep. Anything I can help you with today?
I'm looking for a boy about your age named Milo, who may have come through here.
You're asking the right guy. I remember every face that's come through here since I was a little kid.
Yeah? How many's that?
Like, at least 12. How recently are we talking?
At least
Sometime
12.
over the past couple of nights.
Oh, didn't know. Haven't seen no kids.
How about the
Did a
stalker that
vehicle
came
come
in?
through here recently?
Maybe. How recently is recently?
Well,
Like 2 nights
2
ago?
days.
Oh, then definitely no. But wait, 2 nights ago? My brother, Vauxhall, he saw this giant monster.
What kind of monster?
Like a totally huge, but not real one.
Vauxhall monster.
but
Oh, I
not
see in the
real?
top left there's
I mean,
like
Vauxhall says it's totally huge, and
when I
Emma
get
says it's
new
not real.
options for stuff,
Well,
it pops up there.
Which is it?
I don't know what to believe.
What's this about a giant monster?
Yeah, tell me
Right,
more.
so my brother Vauxhall, like 2 nights ago, it was night time, right? And we had been playing this massive game of buzzsaws and dynamos, so I was like, wah! But, where was I?
The giant monster.
Oh yeah, right. So, later that night, he wakes me up screaming about how he saw a giant monster.
And?
That's the end of my story. Don't tell Ember I told you.
Okay, who's Vauxhall?
Who's Vauxhall?
Yeah.
My brother, remember?
Can I talk to him?
I guess, but he's not as friendly or helpful as me. Real question is, will he talk to you? He's been hiding for like 2 days now. Won't speak to nobody but me.
Can you tell me where to find him? Maybe he'll talk to me.
Nuh-uh. You gotta earn that information. I don't know if I can trust you right now.
And how do I earn that
What's
information,
wrong with
kid?
Vauxhall?
Like, why is he hiding?
Yeah.
I told you, man. He thinks he saw a monster.
Will you tell me where your brother is hiding? Maybe we can help each other out with our monster problems.
Nuh-uh. You gotta earn that information. I don't know if I can trust you right now.
Okay, but you're not giving me
See you around.
Call it if you need anything.
a real good way to...
A sturdy chain tethered the roundabout to the ground.
I got a crowbar, right? Yeah, use the crowbar.
Come on, let's go. Push me.
Right on. So hopefully now the kid gonna give me some information.
Hey, kid.
Push me. Push me.
I've got things to do.
Push me.
God damn it, I guess. Gotta make sure I'm getting information from this kid about Vauxhall. What we kids would do for fun.
Hey, got a moment?
How can I help?
Will you tell me
Vauxhall.
where your brother is hiding?
Maybe. Yeah, okay. You done me a favor. He's hiding in a bench in the garden. I told him I wouldn't tell no one, but you seem okay.
See you around.
Okay,
A
I'll go.
bench in the garden.
A makeshift workbench had been set up. Its structural integrity seemed over-reliant on some old deflated tires. I recognized the girl. She was the one who'd run away from me earlier.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Hello?
You!
Me what?
You're the guy in the desert!
And you're the girl with the corpse.
Okay, first of all, that guy was dead long before I got there. And second of all, it's your fault Big Steve stole my deed!
Lost your what? To who?
Do you realize how much potential trade you've cost me?
Honestly, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, not a clue, kid.
I trade. I'm a trader. Name's
Okay.
Ember.
What were you doing out there in the desert with that corpse?
Mister, are you looking to trade something or what?
Trade?
Trade, you know, tech, gadgets, knickknacks from the Gap or the city.
That's what I do. I collect stuff, sell stuff, trade stuff. Only, since you're interfering, let Big Steve fly off with my deed, it'll be a while before I can make proper trades again. Now excuse me,
What's a deet?
My DEET, man. DTT. Data transfer tool. DEET.
What's the deet for?
Duh, transferring
Data
data.
transfer tool.
That's what I was doing with that dead fella. Transferring his citizen ID for trading, yeah? You distracted me, and Big Steve nabbed it and flew off. Like I said, thanks.
I'm looking for a boy named Milo who might have come through here recently.
Long-winded
You're looking
game.
in the wrong place. Only boys around here are Pixel and Voxel, and the only thing they're missing is a few screws.
Tell me
Numbers
about this
deet.
deet.
Simple. I collect IDs and I use the DEET to swap them. At least I did, until Big Steve grabbed it.
Who's Big Steve?
You see all these birds all over the place? Big Steve's the purple one, with a beak full of my DEET.
So are you digging that guy's U-chip out of his hand?
What? No! Data transfer. I told you. I cloned his ID data onto the DEET for later.
What happens later?
Well, you know, maybe someone doesn't want to be found. I do swapsies.
For a price?
Yeah.
Right. So
Did you
the
see
stalker.
a strange vehicle come through this way?
Strange? You mean like that stinky one there?
No. This one had legs.
Not seen anything like that. Maybe you didn't either, crazy guy.
I'm not crazy.
Sure you're not.
Right. I'll talk to
That's
you
all
later,
for
kid.
now. Thanks.
Anytime. Oh wait, no. Come back if you want to talk business.
Okay.
For someone with a business interest
Purple
in
one.
dead bodies, she seemed pretty normal. The gangs look mean and ugly.
She said it's the purple one. That one must be the purple one. Goddamn.
The bird's beak looked especially vicious.
How can I be of assistance?
My goodness. Oh, that's what's happening with the waterfall. Okay. It's just an electrified water. Zap the birds and bugs, I guess. Wild. Can't interact with the vending machines until I get a thing, so... Immigration office. Or we'll talk to this guy first.
Excuse me,
Oh, hello, visitor.
what's up with your bollard? Maybe I can help.
You?
Sure.
Hey, listen, Mr. Gaplander. It's totally cute that you want to help. But this mechanism's a teeny bit more advanced than what you're used to.
You'd be surprised. I'm pretty handy with these sorts of things.
Sorry, got to get back to this bollard. It ain't gonna fix itself.
One of the posts was jammed. I called upon my extensive background in engineering.
It's working!
That's right, kid.
Hey, we fixed it!
Yeah, piece of cake.
Dude, council sure is shining in my direction today. Do you know how many times I've scanned this thing? The last scan must have done the trick. You see, I'm
Yeah,
a
that was it.
diagnostician and tech expert around here. Name's Obsworth. What can I do for you?
Tell me about Joey.
Praise Joey. Not a day goes by where I don't thank him for the happiness and prosperity he brought to Union City.
Joey and I go way back. We must be talking about the same one.
Well, it depends. Our Joey was kind, benevolent, generous, firm, resolute, moral, magnanimous, proactive, and a
Just keep
friend
going
to
there,
all
buddy.
citizens alike. Does that sound like your Joey?
My Joey was more of a sarcastic pain in the... But he was my best friend. So what's your deal, Hobbsworth?
Oh, what's your deal, kid?
I am a diagnostician for the Ministry of Comfort.
And what exactly does a diagnostician do?
Yeah.
I find problems.
And fix them?
No, I just diagnose them. Minos fixes them.
Right. So, do you see a machine come through
I'm
here?
looking for a vehicle that might have passed this way.
What kind of vehicle? Maybe I can help.
Well, I didn't get a good look, but I know it has 4 giant legs.
Legs? Word to the wise man. Vehicles have wheels.
Not this one. It walked on the sand. And it was, shaped like a dog.
Whoa. That doesn't sound like any vehicle I've ever heard of. And I've got more magazines under my bed than you can even imagine.
Tell me about
this
kid.
missing kid.
Dude, word of advice, huh? Since you're new here?
Okay.
Look, maybe kidnapping is the sort of thing you people do in the Gap. But this is Union City, man. We're a proper society.
Gotcha. Thanks. See you around, Hobbsworth.
We're a proper
before
society.
I forget, I really appreciate your patience back there when I was fixing the bridge. Let me thank you properly. Give me your hand.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot. You're from the Gap.
What's wrong with that?
Well, you don't have a U-chip, so I can't give you any kudos.
Well, your heartfelt thanks is enough for me.
Keep a smile on your face.
The help desk. More bang gang gang birds. It's the immigration desk. Hand device.
Welcome to the Union City Registration Terminal. Please place your hand below to receive your U-chip implant.
Ouch! A U-chip had been implanted into the palm of my hand. I wasn't sure how it was going to help me.
Oh, the guy left? Oh no, he's over here.
Excuse me?
Well, hey there, stranger. How's your day going so far?
Well,
Great, I'll bet. Anything old Hobbsworth can do for you? By the way, just so you know,
Those
I'm on the
kudos
clock.
you were gonna give me.
Yes, of course. No problem. What are these kudos you've mentioned?
They reward people for doing what's right. Good for themselves, it's good for the city. Reward us for fulfilling our potential as proud Union City citizens. And under the benevolent gaze of the council, we are all happy. No one is ever sad.
Right.
I figure your contribution to fixing that bollard earns you one. If you got a U-chip.
Sure do.
Great. Hold out your hand. I just got, There you go. Now you're even more awesome than you were before.
Thanks.
Don't thank me. Thank the council.
See you around, Hobbsworth.
Bye, Hobbsworth.
Keep a smile on your face.
Now, there was the purple one. So I can't use the Android finger to get the tool. Gotta find something else. Perhaps from a vending machine.
Enjoy this little piece of happiness, courtesy of Minos.
The machine ejected a garish, beclowned can of soda labeled Spankles.
You are currently at your maximum allotted Spankles allowance. Have a nice day.
Okay. Come back to that. I assume this is the garden that the kid is supposed to be, Vox is supposed to be hiding in. He said he's hiding in a bench in the garden.
The sign was directing me towards immigration.
Let's see here. Hiding
There
in
was
a
a
bench.
strange smell, and it was coming from the truck.
There we go. Vox, talk to you. There we go.
Hello, Voxel.
What?
My name is Foster. I've just got a few questions. I wanted to ask you if you've seen any monsters.
How do you know about the monster?
Truth is, I'm a monster hunter. I've been tracking a monster across the desert for days.
There you go.
I think he came through here. And I'm looking for someone brave enough to see it and live to tell the tale.
I saw it.
Can you describe it?
It was big and beastie, and it eats children, and I could hear the screaming, and it was fast and dark and silent.
Slow down, one thing at a time.
Yeah.
It was
Easy,
big,
kid.
like a giant dog.
A giant dog? That sounds like what I'm after. Did you see any children?
No, but I heard them. I heard kids crying inside its tummy.
And where did it go?
It sneaked off into the city. After that, I got in here. No way am I gonna let it get me.
You've been in here for 2 days?
Still alive, aren't I?
So, the
Did you
missing
say you
kid.
heard kids crying from inside the dog?
I think so.
Inside it, yep.
Sure sounded like that.
Any ideas on getting into the city?
How
People
do
go
I
in and
get
out
there?
of the main gate. Are you gonna go in there and kill it?
Sure am. That's what monster hunters do best. Then
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring Milo and the other children back out.
You will? Oh, you better take this.
Thanks.
Oh, what do you got for me, kid?
What is it?
A firecracker.
Firecracker.
I was gonna use it to kill the monster.
Nice.
But you can have it.
What do I do with this firecracker?
I don't know. Throw it at the monster. But cover your ears.
See you around.
Hey, you got anything to eat? I'm kinda hungry.
I could keep an eye out.
Mr. Hopsworth sometimes lets me have some of his lunch. He doesn't usually know that, though.
Ah, understood. Voxel's giant dog sounded a lot like the stalker that had taken Milo. Now I was sure that the stalker had entered the city. There had to be a way in through the main gates. I reminded myself of the collective noun, a murder of gangs. Those birds weren't going to let me anywhere near the back of the truck. There was an empty space where the power cell should have been.
Okay. Got all kinds of stuff I gotta do in this, huh?
The guy looked like he'd been out in the sun a bit too long. Smelled like it, too.
Sir, excuse me, sir. Are you...
Whatever you're selling, I ain't buying.
No, I'm not selling any...
A likely story. Name's Wendell. Joe Wendell.
Nice to meet you.
That remains to be seen.
Do you need a vehicle to get into the city?
You do, but I don't. I've got Brucey here. What I do need is a new power cell.
And you can't
Bruce
just
is the name he
walk
calls
in?
the truck. Okay.
Are you mad? Walk into the city? There's guns guarding them main gates, and they'd make mincemeat out of you, Sonny Jim.
Any ideas on how I can get into the city?
Aye, that's easy. You just need one small thing.
Great. What?
A truck.
What? Like you?
No, not like mine. You want one that actually moves under it. That being said, you won't even get across the bridge without an authorized... Citizen's ID gets you all the way into the city. Privileges and all. I've got ID, all right, but my power cell's empty. Long story short, I could drive in. If I could drive in.
I take it this is your truck?
It's got my name on it, don't it?
Your name is... W?
Well, some of it.
And what exactly is it that you're hauling?
Until I get the old boy back up and running, absolutely nothing. Old Bruce is taking a turn for the worse.
I'm looking for a vehicle.
Well, mate, today's your lucky day. This is a vehicle.
No, I'm looking for a special vehicle.
But Brucey is special. All he needs is his power cell and we'll be on our way.
The vehicle I'm looking for had 4 legs and no wheels.
A vehicle with legs? Think you've got bats?
I saw what I saw. It kidnapped a kid from my...
You're not the first I've heard talking about kids going missing in the Gap. But I've never seen any come through here.
Listen, you haven't seen a child come through here, have you?
Pinched something of yours?
No. He was kidnapped.
Oh, I see. So, have you asked those kids over by the playground? They've been here a lot longer than me.
Any vehicles come through? Specifically, the 4-leg...
Only things been through here recently are birds, bad smells, and the occasional light breeze.
See, I've been following these tracks, but about a day and a half ago.
All right, pal. Didn't ask for your life story.
What
Your
about the
truck's
power
cell has drained?
Aye, emptier than a politician's vows. There was a sandstorm put the bridge over yonder out of action. I was told to go park for a few hours. Turned into a few Trying to keep the mini-case cool in this heat emptied the power cell. I wasn't stingy on the aircon, mind, or the margarita blender up in the cab. A working man needs his creature comforts. Anyway, 13.7 volts drained to naught. And they still haven't fixed that blooming bridge.
And you've been sat here ever since?
No choice, until they send someone out to juice up Brucey's power. Someone competent, I mean.
Have you spoken to Hobbsworth?
Didn't I say someone That muffin doesn't know a panhard rod from a Chapman strut.
Okay. So, Mini K.
So, your truck is full of mini knockwurst?
You betcha. Mini K, best in the Gap. Even contains some
Mini
real
knockwurst.
meat. You're welcome to take a handful. Back of
Contains
the
some
truck's
real
open,
meat.
although the doors like to play silly beggars.
Oh?
Requires a special technique. Ritual, you could call it.
Ritual?
Aye. Now listen carefully. Step 1, give the bumper a wallop. Step 2, do a little jig. Step 3, pull the door and jerk it hard.
Wallop, jig, pull. That it?
That's it, lad. And remember the order.
Be seeing you.
Aye.
Right, so now I'm back to Hobsworth, I guess.
Hobsworth, was it?
Ah, hello again, stranger.
How are things
Power
going
cell.
with Wendell's power cell?
It's in my office.
But how long until it's charged?
It's hard to say, but it's on my list.
Any updates on Wendell's power?
Not yet, but I'll get onto it soon.
See you around, Hobsworth.
Keep a smile on your...
Where's Hobsworth's office? I guess that's what I'm looking for. This is his office, this little thingy.
Authorized citizen ID required.
Well, can't get in there. So... I'm gonna try to figure out... Oh, there's other vending machines.
Cardinal Frog and Sister Toad. Complete your collection today.
Joe.
It was a statue of my friend Joey. I couldn't imagine why they would have erected it. I was sure Joey would help me find Milo. If I could just get back into the city.
Citizen, welcome to the abridged audio-visual Union City fact file. The Union City walls were forged in 1994 by a small team of resilient workers.
Right.
A common misconception is that the team was formed of Australian citizens. This couldn't be further from the truth. The city wall was constructed using British steel imported, along with workers, from Hull in the United Kingdom. Many of the citizens of Union City can trace their ancestry back to that small and very dedicated group of immigrants. This concludes your requested fact. Please return for an all-new Union City fact. And remember, be vigilant. This message is sponsored by the Ministry of Comfort.
Oh, the navigation isn't all back right here. The Civic Guide. Ministry of Well-Being, Ministry of Safety, Ministry of Aspiration, Ministry of Plenty, and Ministry of Comfort. Right. I haven't talked to
can I be of assistance?
Her yet. Oh, oh. There we go.
Excuse me.
Now that I've got the thingy.
Greetings, registered Gaplander.
Say that again, would you?
Registered Gaplander.
Thanks. Wasn't so hard, was it?
Now
Okay.
Tell me a bit about
I'm looking
stuff.
for a young boy that's been kidnapped.
Don't worry, we'll find him. Is he a citizen?
No, he's a Gaplander.
Ah, well, unregistered Gaplanders cannot enter Union City. Therefore, I cannot help.
Right.
How do I get into the city?
Only citizens have access to the city.
Okay, right. So, how do I become a citizen?
You have already started the immigration procedure. Please be patient whilst your application is processed.
Thanks for your time.
Yeah.
It was
bunch of
great
nothing.
meeting you.
Uh-huh.
A makeshift workbench had been set up. Its structural integrity seemed over-reliant on some old deflated tires. Hey, me again.
Wanna push me on the swings?
Maybe later. Do you know how to get into the city?
Oh, if I knew that, would I be living in this car park?
See you around.
Call it if you need any.
So the only thing I got left is talking to the lady. We're trying to figure out how to get the thing from the bird. Somehow.
Hi.
So I gotta be able to
Hi again.
do a thing.
I got a U-chip with a temporary ID from over there.
Good for you. They're free.
Can I get into the city with it?
No. And yes. And no.
Break that down for me.
No, a temp ID so they can keep track of you around here. Won't get you inside. Yes, I could deet that corpse's ID onto a U-chip. And no, because as you well know, my deet's been eaten.
I spoke to Voxel about his monster problem.
You what?
I think his monster is the vehicle I've been tracking.
Oh, good for you. So you told him the monster was real? Won't be seeing him anytime soon. Nice one, Super Dad.
Voxel's a skittish one, isn't he?
Watch your mouth. How'd you know where to find him anyway?
Pixel told me.
Mate, I don't know you, you don't know me, you don't know them. Let's keep it that way. Stop asking questions, finish your business, and move along. Meanwhile, where's Pixel? Me and him need to have some words about stranger danger.
See you around.
Later, man.
Ember's deed had a citizen ID stored on it. A sand pit. In the desert. The irony sure wasn't lost on me.
See, there's the trash bins, there's the gang birds. Old terminal. Haven't messed with that yet.
Nothing happened. Probably because the machine had had its innards ripped out.
That would do it. Let's trade the... That's the only thing I haven't done with her. Let's try to trade...
Hey, me again.
Hi again.
What do you trade?
Like I said, sometimes people from outside want stuff from the inside. Second one doesn't happen very often, since inside's got, like, everything. But it happens.
Suppose a guy from outside wanted to get inside.
Ah, my most popular until Big Steve took my deet, that is.
Thanks, Ember.
Bye now.
Well, let's see if I can talk to her about the... if I just use inventory on her, if she will talk about the thing. God damn it, ladies! That
Anything
thing.
you can tell me about this finger?
Whoa. Okay, this is some serious kit. The micro actuators alone are worth a bundle. Want to trade?
I think I'll hold on to it for now.
Okay, so who do I give the soda to? Give the kid the soda? Or give the soda to the... God. Okay. Do 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 do. Nothing there. He ain't telling me jack squat. Give the kid the soda.
Spankles? Gimme!
No, what's
loud?
Yeah. Just don't tell Ember.
Okay,
Hey,
now what?
me again.
You got
What you
something
need,
new
mister?
for me, kid?
Bye.
Call it if
No,
you need anything.
just gave it away to the kid for apparently no reason. Arrgh, I'm lost. I might have to, this is the point I might have to look up a thing.
I got you a drink.
Shame it ain't something stronger.
Looks like you're working pretty hard. Need a Spankles?
Oh, hey, man. That's super chill of you. But I'll just grab one myself when I pick...
So, the only other person is to try to give the lady a can of soda. Okay.
What can you trade for some Spankles?
Honestly, nothing. I actually have an infinite supply.
Okay. And I'm sure Big Steve isn't interested. But I mean, that's all I see left. Let's go get over to Big Steve.
Chew on this, Big Steve. I guess that Big Steve had dealt with worse than firecrackers out here.
And did I just completely screw my game? Using up my stuff? Why do you always think I'm getting in trouble? Pixel, what? Ruin a gang incident? It's not my fault it attacked. Well, the kid stuffed bread with live... I'm hungry.
Hey, me again.
Wanna push me on the swings?
Maybe later.
Oh,
What do you do here?
well, but it's like...
Yeah,
I can
same
see
same
why.
thing.
Bye.
So,
Okay, I'll go.
this is the sequel to the old point-and-click adventure game Beneath a Steel Sky. This one is called Beyond a Steel Sky. I was out in the wastes, out in the gap, and some big ass machine came by. Some guys jumped out, kidnapped one of the kids from the village, and took off. They apparently were going from village to village kidnapping kids, and he tracked them to here. And now that bird has something I need. I don't know how to get it. And I wonder if I screwed my game by trying to, I gave away a soda. And I used the firecracker on the bird, and that didn't work. I should have used the firecracker over here, I guess. But I don't have another firecracker. I wouldn't think. Yeah, no more firecracker. The kid isn't giving me another one.
Hey, me again.
How can I help?
You sure you haven't seen...
Nope.
What about any...
It's just tall,
I see.
and his name was Fossil.
I got the joke, kid. Do you know anything about the city?
Yes, it's amazing.
How do you mean?
You should hear Mr. Hobbsworth talk about it. It's like you say, I want a sandwich, and blam, you've got a sandwich in your hand. And then you drop your sandwich on the floor and make a mess, and it's instantly cleaned up. You don't have to do anything yourself. And then you say, I want another sandwich, and blam, another sandwich. And that's for like anything, not just sandwiches.
See you around.
Well,
Okay,
I'd like to get a
I'll
sandwich. How do I get a sandwich, Mr. Hobbsworth? Damn it, guy. This guy and the girl are the only two that appear to be able to do anything for me, and neither of them seem to want to help me out here. Yeah. Hey, Hobbsworth.
Hey, Hobbsworth.
Talk again.
Hey, what can I do for you?
This may sound like a stupid question, but how do I actually get it?
Well, first thing would be to head over to the city.
Yes?
If you got a valid ID, and just scan your U-chip, and the bridge will open.
Valid for what?
Now, that is the stupid question. You need a vehicle to get through the big doors there. If you have
that would be
transport
nice.
clearance, like that old fella with the smelly truck, you just drive up, scan your ID, and roll right onto the elevator down to the cargo bay.
See you around, Hobbs.
Keep a smile on your...
So, what happens if I use the hand? Nope, it's just examined now. I can't get in that door, which is where his office is. Hey, Hobbsworth.
By the sound of things, Hobbsworth was hard at work. I decided not to interrupt him. By the sound of things, Hobbsworth was hard at work.
I totally want to interrupt
I
him.
decided not to interrupt him. By the sound of things, Hobbsworth was hard at work. I decided not to interrupt him.
Damn it. Because that's where the sandwich is there, and that's where the battery is.
By the sound of things, Hobbsworth was hard at work.
Damn
I decided not to interrupt him. Hey, Hobbsworth.
That's not it.
Hey, what can I do for you?
See you around, Hobbsworth.
See, and I'm getting
Keep
just,
a smile
I'm getting
on your
nowhere.
face.
No, I need either him to let me in, or I need the lady to change my ID thing, but she can't do that without the thing from the bird, and I can't get the thing from the bird because the bird won't let go of it, and I don't have anything the bird wants. And as far as I can tell, I've interacted with everything here. You know, the kid gave me a firecracker. I even threw the firecracker at the bird. That didn't do nothing. So, I don't know what to do. And the game just kind of plopped me out here. Wouldn't think there'd be anything out here for him. The only thing I can think of right now is if I could steer him into that water. So I've seen the birds get zapped in the water. Like that. See, can't even tell where he went. Oh. Well, that sucks, Angel. I'm sorry. Could be something to do with my PlayStation. I don't know. Examine the
Something
waterfall.
strange about the water. And there was an unmistakable smell of ozone. Up close, I could see the water was holographically concealing an electric fence?
Yeah, it's concealing an electric fence. I don't see how any of this helps me. I got my one soda can that nobody wants. I haven't used the help desk. I think that's like the only thing I haven't touched. Coconut rum, you better be careful with that now.
The hologram was already active.
Oh, so I'll look at the hologram.
Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Welcome to Union City. My name is Greta. It is my duty and pleasure to answer any questions you may have about
What you
Union
making
City
with coconut
and the
rum?
local area. How may I help you today?
May I suggest for the extra $1 or so, get Blue Chair rum for coconut rum over Malibu. or whalers. The blue chair stuff is pretty good coconut rum.
A child has been kidnapped from my village.
From your village? Was the child a registered citizen of Union City?
No, his name is Milo, and...
Polite apology. Minos can only concern itself with registered citizens. And isn't hope a wonderful thing? In the meantime, do you have any other queries?
Isn't hope a wonderful thing?
I'm looking for a vehicle.
No.
You haven't seen a weird vehicle with
Polite apology. I cannot discuss the details of other visits.
But this vehicle...
Yeah,
Is
this
there
thing
anything else I
isn't
can
going to
help you
give
with
me
today?
any information.
So is Joey still running things around here?
He was, until just a few years ago.
That doesn't
What
sound
happened
good.
just a few years ago?
Hope he didn't screw things up.
Not at all, sir. Joey the Savior was a great leader. Citizen happiness reached unprecedented levels.
Good to hear it. I happen to be an old friend of his.
Oh, we're all friends of Joey, sir. Gone but not forgotten.
Right. What do you mean, gone?
Is there some way I can speak to Joey?
Sadly not, sir.
Oh, you mean he's not around at all?
Gone to a better place, sir. Went to find peace after a lifetime of service. Some say he strode out into the gap one morning. Others say he took a boat at dusk and went to explore other lands.
So who runs the city now?
The Council of Elected Ministers, of course.
Right. Now...
This U-chip thing. What does it do?
It allows you to interact with all the Minos devices in the area, as well as storing all your personal information.
Sounds kinda invasive.
We prefer the word transformative, sir.
May I suggest you find some pineapple soda or a pineapple seltzer? Stuff like that. Something a little lower on sugar. Probably a seltzer. But pineapple goes real well for mixing drinks. For mixing coconut.
Have a nice day.
In Union City, sir, there is no other kind of day.
So yeah, I'm completely lost. I'm gonna have to look up a walkthrough. Well, you know, that's just really high sugar. Just be careful with it. Yep, some rum, good 50 ml shot of rum, little ice in the blender, a little crushed pineapple. And it didn't do much to your sugars at all.
How can I help?
Well, I need to figure out how I get anything from anybody here, so I'm waiting on this guy, see if I can... He's not going to tell me anything about the finger, huh? There's other stuff I haven't tried using the crowbar on. I haven't tried using the crowbar on a bird.
The gangs clearly weren't scared of me, or my crowbar.
Where's the damn purple bird? Is he gonna be scared of my crowbar?
These were tough desert birds. Waving a crowbar around wouldn't faze them.
Then do shit. Great. Do I go bust it? Do I use it to break into the place? That's what I've been trying not to do. See, it just says door controls. Didn't even give me an option. Battery, inventory.
My crowbar could do plenty of things, but powering a truck was not one of them.
So show the girl a crowbar. Show the kid a crowbar? I don't get it, man. So I'm getting no new information from anybody, so I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do here.
What were you doing out there in the desert with that corpse?
I told you already. I was dating. Only now, Big Steve has my date and ipso facto the ID.
Thanks, Ember.
Yeah, I'm completely stuck. I'm gonna have to come back to this game with a walkthrough. Sucks. Because I had the firecracker. I used the firecracker on the bird, and it didn't do jack squat. Perhaps use the crowbar on the fence. Doesn't even give me an option. Just lets me fry myself. Yeah, there's definitely an electric fence.
There was something strange about the water.
Yeah.
And there was an unmistakable smell of ozone.
Does that have something to do with this?
A metaphysical symmetry of curvature, man and machine. If that was art, I must have been missing something.
No? Do I go threaten the machine for another soda or something? That's all it dispenses.
Apologies, but you have exceeded your Spankle's allowance.
The 1 can a day limit didn't exactly support a thirst for Spankles.
I mean, I'm at a complete loss here. Well, I guess it's a good time to call it up because I got a doctor's appointment in about an hour, so. Alright. Well, thank you, Angel. Thank you, Henny. Everybody for dropping in. Y'all have a good afternoon, good evening. I'll see you guys later.